There was so much head knocking in the Republican primary and mudslinging, or whatever you want to call it, one toward the other, McCollum toward Scott and vice versa. Well, is she going to continue to try to throw a little mud at Rick Scott about his business dealings in the past, or will she try to define herself positively, or both?
Yeah, I think that's probably the primary strategic question in the Sync campaign right now. They're probably having these discussions late into the night every day. I think she so far has been primarily running as a candidate who is building herself up, trying to get her name out there, and in fact running against the negativity of the Rick Scott, Bill McCollum primary. She's got an ad out there that says, you know, the only fighting I'll do is for Floridians, and making fun of Bill McCollum and Rick Scott's negative primary. I think that it probably serves her well to continue that. The thing about negative ads and negative campaigning is it's a conundrum for candidates. Voters say they hate it, yet it seems to work. The thing is, she's already established herself as sort of the candidate who just wants to be positive. The question is, if she starts to get down in the polls, does she do what most candidates do when that happens and start pulling all the tricks out of the bag and trying to remind voters of Rick Scott's business past? The thing is, it didn't work for Bill McCollum very well. I mean, Bill McCollum's campaign was primarily about Rick Scott's business past. He ran a company that eventually paid a whole lot in fines for Medicare fraud. Bill McCollum reminded voters of that all the time. And Rick Scott is the nominee. So whether or not Alex Sink goes negative or not, I mean, that's one of the things she has to look at. And I'll be interested to see what she does. She's also got to determine whether she's going to try to take a page out of the Scott playbook and kind of go outsider. She's an incumbent in a sense. I mean, she's the state chief financial officer. She's a member of the cabinet. She's a little bit of an insider, but she's already starting to point out she's only been here 3 years. She's not really that much of an insider. So I think she's going to try to sort of hedge in on that outsider mantle a bit and say, hey, I'm an outsider too. It's that kind of year.